Yo, Mobulations, man. What's happening, man? God bless each and every one of you, man. Today I just been reminded about how blessed I am, man. Yesterday I had a little car trouble, man. I had a flat tire, man. And you know, these things can get under our nerves, man. And I mean, we have the right to be agitated, the right to be bugged. I mean, anger or frustration is a natural emotion, but we also have a choice, man. And for me, it's like I'm trying to get into this place where you know, I have the right to be agitated, but I also I'm lucky to have a flat tire. And this is just considering my journey, you feel me? So I'm trying to put it in perspective, okay, yeah, I had a flat tire, but for 25 years, I couldn't have a flat nothing, you feel what I'm saying? So it's not to negate the fact that I have the right to be upset, but just to keep it all in perspective, man. Let's dig in today, man. So we're gonna tap in, man, with Genesis, man. I wanna talk about Genesis 50:20. You intended me harm, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives, man. You know, I look at this, man, and I'm just so grateful for Hog Mob Ministries, man. Hog Mob has created a family, a network of brothers that have, you know, similar past, man. We all ex-killers, ex-drug dealers, ex-pimps, thieves, you name it, man. We did it, man. And it's just beautiful how the Lord can take something, man, what the streets taught us, man, what prison taught me, you know, all these, I excelled at getting worse, man, and on all the homies in the mob, none of us started off banging. Nobody came out the womb throwing up a B or a C, you know what I'm saying? And these are traits that we learn, man, and we excelled in this because we took the time to understand it and learn it and want to be better, man. We desired to be reputable. We desired to have a career in that field, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just crazy that the Lord could take us from that, man, from the gutter, from the nothingness of our mind states, man, from the depravity of that dark place which most of us walked in. And now he's taking it and making something useful of us, man. And to be able to you know, change lives and have it be to his glory is just a beautiful thing, man. Corinthians 1:27 says, but God chose the foolish things of this world to shame the wise. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. You know what I mean? And it's just awesome when you can really look at it and understand that I came from such a position of weakness, although I expressed it and I walked in it like I had power, like I was thugging it out and I was doing my thing. But the truth is, I was a weak vessel, man, in need of a savior. And he came through, and he came through with each and every one of the mob, man. So it's a beautiful thing that not only are we connected across the United States, almost all the states, but the fact that here where we live, that we have built a community of brothers that wanted to grind it out kind of in the same fashion that the disciples did, that they were able to walk with Jesus. Obviously, we don't have Jesus in person, but together we form a formidable army for the Lord, man. And it's a beautiful thing to live in this community and in this spirit, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm happy, man. And I mean, you think about, I want to talk about Joseph, man. You think about how Joseph, his brothers betrayed him and did everything, stole him into slavery, treated him bad. But the suffering that ensued was God's, you know, providential plan for his life. And he was able to come out of that in a way like no other, but it was only by the grace and the love of God that he was able to do that. You know what I mean? And so I find it a beautiful place, a beautiful space to be in when it comes to what we're talking about here, the way that God can work into your life, the way that God can take the very things that are meant to destroy you, literally destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even not physical, but even spiritually, just annihilate what's inside of you and what's good. But he takes it, man, and he just next levels it, man. So it's just I just really want to encourage you guys, man, to recognize that you're here, man. You know what I mean? You know, I heard somebody say you've been through so many battles and people will come up and say they're depressed, say they're down, say they're a loser, say they can't make it, say that they're not capable, say that they don't have the wherewithal, that they can't speak, that they can't do a whole bunch of things. But the fact is that despite all them battles and hurdles and all them arrows that were shot at you, you here. You know what I'm saying? And that's the power that we got to operate in, man. And that's what this verse does for me, man, because it lets me know that God can take what is bad, use it for good, and save more souls. The same way I was saved, the same way that somebody came into my life and gave me the gospel and gave me something to strive for. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing, man. And I want to encourage you guys, man, to wherever you at, man, dig into your community, man. You know, I think about the way the world is, and everybody's fearful right now, and there's a war going on and all this stuff going on, but it's like everybody's just looking and watching and waiting for somebody to make a difference, somebody make the war stop, somebody make it peaceful. Man, it's you, man. It's us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, real talk, man. And when you figure it out like that, man, you just got to do your part. No matter what the next dude is doing, you got to do your part, because God has a providential plan for your life, man. And it's according to his purpose and his glory, man. So you got to operate in that, man. I encourage you to dig in, operate in that, man. Real talk, man. It's like the best thing I can give you, because, man, if not, man, what are you going to do, man? Practice getting better at being depressed. Practice at being better at being financially in ruin. Like what are you gonna do, man? Dig into the negativity and parlay that into a career? Like, what are you, a career downer? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not dissing, but I'm trying to paint a picture that, you know, this is something that you have to do. You have to have intention behind it. You have to be driven. And God supplies that will, man. God supplies the means, man. He opens invitations every day, man. You can't tell me that you can't walk out your front door and see a problem. You can't tell me that you can't show up at work and see negativity. You can't tell me you can't go in the grocery store and be a light. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it's really about, man, because when we operate in his spirit, it's through that other people can see that light, that they can see the salt of the earth, that they can see that you're a child of God, and that we can be vessels that help to do exactly what this verse said and save many lives, man, save many souls, man. So, you know, I've been on one right now, you know what I'm saying, but I get passionate about it, man. A little distracted trying to keep my music working. You know, I'm new at this. I'm trying to get it together. But, man, nonetheless, man, the message is still real, man. Don't get caught up in the cosmetics of what I'm doing here and miss my message, man. You know, I get better at this, but just hear what I'm saying, man, because I spit it with God love, man. I spit it with God love. The things that were meant to tear you down by the devil are the things that were made to give you character and make you win the fight through Jesus Christ, man. Recognize that, love that, respect that, man, and we're going to keep it mobbing, man, because that's what we do. Bless y'all, man. Let's get it.